Hello everyone, how you all doing today? Today is the 24th of July 2025 and what's special about today is that we are starting a new moon cycle tonight around 9 p.m. We are right now in the dark of the moon and we are starting a new cycle, as I said, and we're going into the new moon. Now, working with moon cycles is a very important part of my practice because the moon affects the soul, affects the water on the planet, affects our emotions, our instinct. So what does it mean? The new moon, the dark of the moon and the new moon. It is when we can't see the moon in the sky, right? So the moon is very close to the sun, so we can't see it. When it's a full moon, the moon is at the opposition, so we can see it. Now, this in the new moon, in the dark of the moon and the new moon, what we do is that we tend to actually reflect and maybe put a seed in the ground that we want to grow, right? So it's the beginning of a cycle. We start something anew. So tonight, what would be good is to reflect on what we want to grow within this next cycle. But today is a new moon in Leo. What does that mean? Leo is the sign of fire. It's the lion, it's the king, it's the eyes, the creativity. It's this thing that Leo wants to be, wants to shine, wants to be at the center of things, right? Now, there's always two aspects to think about the signs. There's always a shadow aspect, which is maybe you could say that Leo is very self-centered and, really wants to, for example, just talk about himself or themselves. But also, the Leo is full of creativity. And with this new moon, I think it's about understanding how we can step into this creativity, this leadership, maybe this leadership for ourselves, for our business, for our family lives, or whatever it is, but to embrace that Leo energy, the positive aspect of the Leo energy, something which is really about shining not out of our ego, but out of maybe a higher self that's going to drive this. So, as I said, in the dark of the moon, it is time to release things. It is time to reflect. So, if we want to plant something new, we're gonna have to let go of other things. We have to make a little bit of space, right? You make a little bit of space so something else can grow. It's like a tree. You chop down the old wood so you can have new branches growing, right? So that's very important. So for this new moon, dark of the moon and new moon, I put together a little tarot spread to help us understand and move forward. So I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Here you go. Let's do this. Perfect. Beautiful. So you won't see my face, but you'll see the cards. Today I'm going to use this tarot deck, which is the decks of Mystical Moments. I really love this deck. It's very lovely. It's Smith-Waite based, but the artist really did an incredible job with this. I really, really love it. So I made a little spread, which is 5 cards, and you can try this. You can try this yourself at home to see what the cards are telling you, right? So the first card I'm going to be choosing is this one. Let me shuffle a little bit. Okay, so this is a spread for the new moon in Leo. So the first card would be, where am I now? This is me now. This is me in the now. What is ready to shine? So let's put it up here. What is ready to shine, which is above? We elevate ourselves above. What do I need to let go is number 3. at the back, so to the left, because it's the past. We're letting go of the past. What do I need to release? What do I need to let go? Very important, because this is the dark of the moon. This is when we releasing certain energies that don't help us anymore. Then, because Leo is very much a sign of the heart, a sign of passion. So, how can I lead with my heart? Let's try this. How can I lead with my heart? And then, the last card, what should I plant? What seed do I need to plant to see it grow? The last card. So we're going to have a look at what I have here. I've got the 9 of Wands. This is where I'm at. I'm working a lot. That is true. And there's been some difficulties, but you know, I just keep going forward, and maybe I need to think about what needs to be readjusted, you know, but I need to keep going. 5 of Wands needs to shine. It's how maybe what is ready to shine with the 5 of Wands. We have this idea of collaborating maybe with people, you know. And then what needs to be released? The King of Wands. You see, the King of Wands is very much about leadership. So maybe what this is telling me is that it's not so much about being one leader, but having collaboration with other people, right? And how can I lead with my heart? 6 of Swords. To understand that maybe the difficulties that I've had can help me move forward to better places, which kind of mirrors a little bit the 9 of Wands here. And what needs planting? Dreams. I need to dream big. Here, the 7 of Cups is usually, you know, these chimeras that we don't really, we can't really ground. But here I've got the 7 of Cups telling me that when it's planting, dreams need to be planted. I need to dream big. So this is, I'll show you. This is the 9 of Wands, where I'm at now. The 5 of Wands, what is ready to shine. What I need to let go is the King of Wands. The 6 of Swords is how can I lead with my heart. And eventually the 7 of Cups, the last one. What needs planting? Here you go. The last thing I'd like to talk about here is the full moon that's going to be coming, right? So the next full moon is in Aquarius. Full moon in Aquarius in 14 days because we're starting a new cycle. And Aquarius is the sign of community, of people, of doing things for people. So it is important, I think, in this new moon to step into this power of Leo so you can eventually shine at the full moon in the community that you're preparing things for. Anyway, that's all for today. Try the spread and place it in the comments below. Why not? And we can all share and learn. I wish you all a beautiful new moon. Bye.